Hello and welcome to World of Warships, a naval combat game that I've got quite addicted to. Here we have a random PvP match where we have battleships, tier 5 and tier 6. I have a tier 5 Omaha cruiser, we have several other cruisers, and then we have three destroyers on each team, several cruisers, and we've got 2 battleships on each team. And it's on the Solomon Islands map, which is this map, and it's a domination one where we've got to capture these points to get points and kill the other team. We have the right, here we go. Tally ho and what all. Bringing them out to speed. This is my ship. I've decked her out in camouflage gear, which helps conceal her, and I'm running several battle pennants that I've won in previous matches. Now normally the crush point is point B between the 2 islands, and the trick is not to rush in like an absolute idiot, because normally both teams will send their destroyers out in front ready to send a spread of torpedoes straight through that gap and sink any idiot that's stupid enough to go charging through. I know, I've learnt the hard way. So what I will do, I'll be running parallel to this, trying to avoid hitting any of my allies, while my allies hopefully won't shoot me, and I might even get some of my own torpedoes in. That B going red means there's someone already at the capture point. Let's have a look in the gun sight. No one there, so that means there's a destroyer there. I'll launch my torpedoes. Switch back to guns. Lead the target. And put some shells out. There's 2 types of shells: high explosive for setting fires, and armor piercing. I came behind them, so I'll send some more out. I'm taking a bit of fire, needs my repair ability. I'm now going to kick in my sonar ability. And so far, there appears to be only one enemy ship within detectable range. Put some more shells out. And swing around before the island hits me, and also swing around before I can get targeted too much. This is only a light cruiser, so she can't take a lot of pounding. So the trick here is to be nimble, quick on your feet, which sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not. Even the best Navy captains get sunk from time to time. Me more than most, and in spectacular fashion, but that's the fun of the game. Let's swing around this little island. The rest of the team going round. There's obviously a destroyer there in some shape, form or other, because there's a smoke screen. Destroyers have this ability, as well as engine boosts. Meanwhile, I, as an American cruiser, have guns and the sonar ability. I also have a fighter plane that I can send up, and for rarity of American cruisers, this is one of only 2 American cruisers that actually has torpedoes. As we can see, those little triangles, they're enemy torpedoes coming in. Our team's ones will have white triangles. There's a battleship in range, and I don't want to get any closer. I bring all my broadside guns to bear, lead the target, and open fire. Some people will only shoot one shot, then shoot the rest if they get it on target, but I find it with a rapid firing ship like this, it's quicker to send out an entire broadside in case you get lucky. You never know, you might even hit a ship that you didn't realise was there. Because different ships have different detectable. I've just hit. Right, let's send another salvo out. There's friendly torpedoes in the water. He's trying to avoid them, but he got caught by the gunfire instead, and he's just blown up. Woohoo! We've taken the lead because we've now put 2 of their destroyers down and a battleship of theirs and a cruiser of theirs, where we've got all of our ships currently afloat. There seems to be a destroyer over there at 14.4 kilometers. We should probably, yeah, it puts it in a beacon. We've now captured C. We're now swinging round the islands to come and get B from behind and catch the enemy team in a crossfire. Still enemy torpedoes in the water. Teams can be made up of multinational ships from British and American, Japanese, Russian and German. The only British ships in the game are premium ships that you have to pay for, and that's the Warships battleship and the Campbelltown destroyer at the moment, but they are planning to bring in a full Royal Navy tech tree. As you can see by the chat in the pink, one of our teammates has accidentally shot one of the others. This can happen for a variety of reasons, either gunfire going astray or by a loose torpedo, because once you fire those torpedoes you're not you can't control them, and if someone accidentally sails in a straight line in front of them, then accidents happen. As another YouTuber would famously say, if you sail in a straight line, you're asking for a paddling. We've got that cruiser out there. Let's check the range, 14.3. I only have a 12.7 kilometer range on this ship, and my torpedoes only have a 5 kilometer range. So, and I don't have any secondary gun. Unlike other ships, I don't have any secondary guns that open up at close range. So it's guns or torpedoes, and mainly through sailing this ship, it's been mainly guns. The opportunity for torpedo attacks has been slim and rare. But I'm doing what I've got. Here we go, we're in range. He's turning slightly to starboard, so I'll aim on the starboard bow and put a shot out. Here it goes, arcing down. Oh, just missed him. Yeah, he's slightly out of my range. Only just slightly, but there you go. Right, let's give it another crack. But for all its weaknesses, the Omaha has one redeeming quality: she's quite fast. She's almost destroyer speed fast. I've aimed the wrong way and he's got destroyed. Now we've got more enemy targets here. As they've gone round the A point to try and get at us. There's a smoke screen there, which normally denotes there's a destroyer, and as we can see, it's one of our own, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Normally you come around a corner of an island and there's a smoke screen. If it's not your ally, you then do a quick U-turn, because it normally means there's a spread of between 4 and 8 torpedoes coming straight at you. Right, let's try and avoid our teammates, because collisions cause damage and upset people. I've been both a perpetrator and a victim of that. Most of these are still out of my range. I've got to watch where I'm going because my teammates are beelining for the enemy. I'll try and manoeuvre. Yeah, the smokescreen was our allied destroyer. Quite a little cruiser flotilla here. He's going for the B gap. Possibly can cut them off. I don't know what my colleague on the other side of me is doing, but I'm not getting rammed into the island. So I will swing wide to get around him, give me some sea room. That destroyer's on the corner, obviously hoping to pop out and put a few torpedoes out. Let's really have a look. Yeah, it's a battleship. Let's put some of our own out. I'm using high explosive shells because it sets the battleship on fire. And has a tendency to do more damage because armor piercing from a cruiser on a destroyer on a battleship will normally just bounce off the sides. And besides which, setting a battleship driver on fire really upsets them. My colleague is turning away. I can get some fire out. Come back, look, there's an enemy torpedoes, but they've just run out of range, so I can concentrate on putting some more fire into that battleship. Now there's this cruiser, he's firing at me, I'll put some fire back into him. Let's put some more fire into him. And we're coming up rapidly on the map edge, which looks like a handbrake on us until we turn around. And where they say battleship drivers go in a straight line, I find any ship captain that gets too engrossed in a gunfight can also suffer from the same problem. And he's just hit the map wall, which means his speed's been slowed. I can then turn around, hit my repair button, hit my sonar button, just for the sake of it, and then I can put some more into it. Swing round, try and avoid his fire, take that. I've just already used my my repair ability. I'm going to have to burn, I'm going to have to turn so I'm not broadside on, presenting the biggest thingy. I'm quite well down on my health. Let's try and put some fire into him. I might be going down here. I'm going to turn, hopefully, away, increase the range because he seems to have found my range. He seems to be quite a good captain. Oh, the fires took me over the damage limit, and you can see here I'm burning like a barbecue. Not for the first time. Let's congratulate them. Now we'll go to the free camp, and let's see what's happening over here at close range. Some of the enemy ships. Ooh! We won! Yay! This is your own personal battle score, then you've got the team score, then you've got a detailed report, and the credits and XP. I'll go through it in a minute. Right, I was destroyed by a Camatron in these tier 3 Katori. I got 44,000 in-game credits for the damage I put in. I got 595 experience points for my ship, and I got 30 free experience points for researching up the tiers and unlocking new ships. I caused 19,200 damage. That was consisted of 40 target hits, 33 penetrations, 7 penetrations. That's where it pays to use high explosive. I incapacitated one of their modules, whether it's ACAC, torpedoes, guns or steering, and I set one of them on fire. I also completed the Grand Naval Battles achievement. In one battle get 10 different ribbons, and I get some nice in-game money for that. Now let's go on to the team score. As you can see, I didn't do quite gloriously well in that battle compared to my teammates. I'm 4th from bottom. I have been top and I have been bottom. Even so, the person that came last managed to get the amateur rank. In other words, he's fought 50 or so battles and he's garners his experience. The Minikaze destroyer sunk 2 ships, got 1200 experience points, and he's got the devastating strike where in one salvo he's knocked out either most or if not all of the ship's HP and sunk it. The other Omaha has sunk one ship, got 1100 points, and he got the Confederate for damaging 5 or 6 ships over 20% of their health points. The Isishuki sunk 2 ships, got 997 points, and he got the first blood, which means he sunk the first ship in the entire battle. The Svetlana tier 4 sunk a ship, and he got naval warfare weaponry basics. The other team, their top player got the devastating strike, which in one salvo, as I just explained, damaged most or if not all the ship's hit points. Detailed report for me, I put 9,400 damage into a Katori, which ultimately sunk me. I put 7,000 damage into a New York battleship, and I put 2,600 damage into our Kansas battleship. I got 40 hits on, causing 15,000 damage. I fired 170 shells, and I caused 3,500 points of damage by fires. I damaged 3 warships, and I took 26,800 damage, 46 hits by artillery, 43 high explosive shells, 3 armor piercing, and 5,000 damage with fires, which ultimately killed me. One of my turret modules was incapacitated, and my ACAC guns were destroyed. Credits and XP, it's total what you've earned minus the running costs of the ship and the experience you get for that. So, welcome to World of Warships, and ta-ta for now.